Now, this was in the sale. So apparently someone returned this and they stuck a sticker on 80% off. This jacket, now it was originally $70. This is actually not originally a sale item though. This is something that probably somebody returned and they stuck a sale sticker on it. So I got it for 80% off, which is literally, I believe it was $13. Someone must have returned these and they put a sale sticker on them. And so they had to honor what was shown, right? These were originally $100. Jewel tone is the color of the season for fall and winter, and jewel tones look really good on my golden warm, autumn warm skin tone. So I cannot wait to wear this. I am wearing this to Spain. Hi, my name is Shamai Monet, and thank you for clicking on today's video. So you already know by the title, we're going to get into what I found inside the Zara store. I'm pretty much done with online shopping. It's pretty much just straight going into store and seeing what is left over from the sale. Markdowns are at 80, 70, 60%. And yeah, that means items are really 10, 11, 12, maybe the highest $30. And so we're going to get into the items that I found within my Zara trips lately. And then we're going to talk about a new thrift store that I found in Columbus. This is the thrift store of all thrift stores, in my opinion. So I'm going to get into the details of what thrift store that is, where other locations are, and what I found, right? We're going to just talk all about shopping, which I love. But before we get into the nitty gritty, I just want to start by saying thank you for watching my video. Thank you for coming to my channel. I am new to YouTube. I've been on about maybe 3 months now, and I'm just trying to get a feel for what I like, what you guys are liking, what you want to see more of from me. Judging just from the interaction that I've had with you guys, you really enjoy my style and you enjoy the statement pieces and elevated pieces I've been picking up. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I also saw that you guys love when I thrift. I love to thrift. Just a quick background of how I've come to fashion. It's really a personal one. I really started in fashion when I was in high school. So I've always wore uniform since kindergarten. And so I've always lacked the ability to be super expressive in my clothing. And so when I got to high school, we were allowed to wear business casual because I went to, I guess we'll say, for lack of better terms, like a vocational school. And the school, we worked 1 day a week and went to school 4 days a week. So with that, we had to dress business casual or business professional. I can't remember which one. But that expanded my idea of what I could wear, which is why I love blazers to this day, because I have that background of wearing uniforms and business casual attire. But also for me, not only was I seeking individuality through my fashion, I also was seeking confidence. In high school, that's when most girls are developing. I was not. Okay. No hips, no butt, no boobs, nothing was coming for me. And so I started to feel very insecure about my body. And I felt like the best way to gain that confidence was I had to lean into clothing more and figure out what works for me, because the simple leggings and a bodycon dress just was not cutting it. It wasn't looking and giving what it was given for the girls. And so I just feel like over time, I started to stretch my style muscle. I started with thrifting, which is why thrifting is so near and dear to me. And I really started to carve out my personal style at a very, very early age. Just to give you an image, I would say my style aesthetic or archetype would be, chic, that New York fashion streetwear style. I love pleating. I love plaid. I love just blazers, structure, just anything to do with that elevated palette when it comes to dressing. That's what I love. But as I've gotten more comfortable with style, I also realize I love whimsy. I love texture. I love fringe, sequin, rhinestone. I just love the textile feel of these fabrications and materials, and I love the way, you can wear it with clothing. So I also love exaggerated silhouettes. So I love the big shoulders that is trending right now. I also really, really love the hourglass waist in the blazers that's happening. I'm really big into silhouette and shape because I'm always looking to create that with my clothes since I am more of an athletic build. So that's just a little background of me. As we get more into the videos, we'll start to learn each other more, right? Because there is so much more to me than fashion, but I am here to express my love and creativity for it. And I hope you guys are here along for the ride. So thank you to all of my returning subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. And let's just get into it. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with the first items that I purchased in the Cleveland Zara. So first we have these full-length light wash denim jeans. They do not have any holes or anything in them, which is what I wanted. They're a size European 36 or US 4, and they fit very well. Not too big, not too small. And I'm not sure how much they originally were, but they were 50% off. And I believe I got them for about $10. I will pop up the actual price because I have to look back at the digital receipt. But yes, a pair of light denim wash pants. Next, I actually was able to get these pants. So check these out. First of all, they are super long. Okay. Look at the stretch and the material. I'll pop up on the screen what the composition is, but this is like that really heavy duty. It's not scuba. I don't know what to call them. I can't remember the material, but this is a really high quality pair of pants. Now, this was actually not a part of the sale. So the scenario is someone must have returned these and they put a sale sticker on them. And so they had to honor what was shown, right? These were originally $100. They're not on sale on the site. I will pull up the item online right now. It's part of the 50th anniversary collection. And this was not supposed to be on sale whatsoever. But yet it is 50% off. So I got this for these for $49.90, I believe. And you just can't beat it. Like, they're so long. They even have like this little split detail here, and you'll see it on the picture as well. Like, these are incredible. I cannot wait to wear these, and I'm just so grateful to have these as well. So next we have another pair of pants. So these are like a dress pant, but if you see, they're more of that stiff material. They're very thick, very high quality. These were originally $80 and they were on sale 80% off. So I believe these end up being like $9 or $10. I got them in a size small for reference, and yeah, they're full length. So they're perfect for me. They fit just right, and they are wide leg as well. So again, you cannot beat these prices. Anytime you can get things for in the teens from Zara, like, that's when you need to go. This is the prime time. So next we have this blazer here. As you can see, it has like a satin finish. It's kind of cinched in on the waist. Not quite a hourglass shape, but there is some cinching here in the waist just to give you a more flattering, close to the body fit. This is a size medium, originally $129, and this was 70% off. So I got this for about $30. The quality is amazing, very thick. This will be really good for the fall and the winter months here in Ohio. And yeah, I really love this blazer. I feel like it will become a little big on me, but I'm not opposed to it, just because not all of my clothes have to fit super, super tight or be super fitted. So loving this. I cannot wait to wear this. I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe. So very grateful to have this piece. So next we're going to get into the things I got when I went to the Zara in store in Columbus. So the first item that I purchased was this small vest, just a black vest. I had one in a medium and the button popped on it because I was getting big. Okay. This was last year. And so I just wanted to replace that vest because it really is nice and just easy to just throw this vest on with some jeans, with some shorts. In the fall, I can put a shirt underneath it just for a little bit more warmth. So this is a good transition into fall piece. And oh, did I say how much this was? Actually, I'll have to pop up the price because as you can see, the tag was removed. But I believe this was like $9, $10. So next we have this white shirt. This is an extra small. It actually surprisingly fit well. Sometimes I could do extra small. Sometimes I could do small. Sometimes I could do medium. It really just depends with Zara. That's the unfortunate part about it. You really don't know what size you wear until you try the things on. So this is the uh, shirt. It is a button down. I don't have a button down that's more of a like quarter length sleeve. I believe that would be the length. And I love the collar on it. It gives sailor vibes a little bit, but I just love that collar detail, just the oversized big collar detail. So this is just always nice to have, especially for my style. I love button downs. I love button downs with jeans, hence like what I have on now. Just have on a button down, Ralph Lauren button down with some Zara jeans. Like easy peasy. So yep, I got that. I'm pretty sure this was originally $40 at 80% off. So this was probably about $7. Yeah, I don't know the math. I'll pop it up on the screen. So now we're going to get into what I purchased because I do have the footage and I tried on these items in the Zara store. Here, I'm gonna hold this for good measure. So I did try on things in the Zara store in Columbus. I went back for a second round because I found some good pieces. Oh, wait a minute. There is one thing I forgot to show you guys that I got. Okay, so I almost forgot to show you, of course, this jacket. Now, this is just your quintessential moto jacket from Zara, but it is a extra large and it was originally $70. This is actually not originally a sale item though. This is something that probably somebody returned and they stuck a sale sticker on it. So I got it for 80% off, which is literally, I believe it was $13. Like you cannot beat it. And I really didn't have a simple, just casual leather jacket, faux leather jacket. So I was happy to get this one. And I love that it's cropped. Like this is more cropped than some of the styles of jackets that Zara has. I love this big zipper here. Like what? I don't remember the zippers being this large, but this is fire. I can't wait to wear this in fall, and I'm just happy I got it for $13. Like literally, these are thrift store prices, guys. So lastly, we have these heels. Let me get them. So I got these heels from Zara at the Cleveland store. These were originally $50, but I got them for 60% off. So they were $19. I love the heel on them. They're about 3.5 inches. And then I love the little buckle details here, as well as just that they're like that faux patent leather. I don't have anything like these. So I'm just very grateful that I was able to snag these. I am in a size 41 for reference. That's a size US 10. So yes. Now let's get into the things that I purchased in store as well, but I actually have footage of me trying them on. I was able to have some extra time, so I wanted to film what I purchased. So starting with this brown windbreaker, it's very thin, perfect for transitioning into fall. I actually wore it the next day after I purchased it because it was raining, and it has a hood, as you can see. I just love this. It was only about $13, and it has a little tie detail. Originally, I'm not sure the price originally, but it ended up being 80% off. So next we have this button down see-through white shirt. Just very standard, basic. I do like that it's see-through. I don't really have any see-through button down. So I like that I'll be able to wear this and utilize it as a layering piece. It's also perfect from transitioning from summer to fall. If you notice, I have a lot of transitional pieces in this video. So next we have these pink pants. The pants are originally $99. They're great quality, very nice fabrication, very heavy. I love how long they come, but I don't know if I would ever pay $100 for these. So I am happy that I was able to get them for 80% off. They were about, 15 bucks or so, but I do love the pleating in the front. I like that they're high waisted and they fit very close to the waist. These are perfectly crafted for the body, right? And they're a size small. So I love those. I also got these orangish, reddish pants, dress pants. Now, they're not as orange as they're showing up on camera, but nevertheless, I didn't end up getting these. I returned them because I just could not justify the length, even though they were 80% off, originally $70. This is a size small. I couldn't get with the length, and I kept tugging and tugging as I was trying these on, trying to figure out if I could live with the length, and I can't do it. I think I'm scarred from not being able to find pants that fit my length, and so I just have no tolerance for it anymore. If they don't come long enough, I don't want them. That's just the bottom line. So next we have these wax coated white denim jeans. Oh, I loved these pants. I loved that wax painted coat on the pants. They made them look more white. They also just made the pants feel more expensive. Unfortunately, I did return these. I got them in a size 2. I am not really a 2. I'm more of a 4, 6, or 8. So the fact that these were a 2 that I can even squeeze my butt into them was impressive. But overall, when I got home and kind of just sat in them and kind of tried to bend in them, they're just not comfortable. And I'm out of the season of wearing clothes that are not comfortable for me. I am 30 years old. I'm not about to settle for discomfort for any item. So I did return these. These were 80% off. I did check online to see if they were available. They were not. They were on sale online for $17.99. So I believe that's about how much they were. So yeah, very bummed to leave those behind, but it is what it is. Also, what I liked about the style of these is that you could actually get them painted, like get them customized, hire commission a painter to like create a design to put on the pants because they already have that painted wax material on them. And that could have been just an opportunity for me to personalize an item in my wardrobe, but another opportunity will come and I will be ready. Okay. Next, we have these white high waisted carpenter jeans. I really love these as well. The fit was actually so nice. Like it was so roomy in the butt. And I loved the way they fit and hugged my hips and waist, but they were too small. They were actually a 4, and I would have needed a 6 or an 8, at least a 6. As you can see, it kind of bunches up on the thighs. Actually, yeah, They bunch up on the thighs, so I knew that wasn't going to work in store. Originally $80, they would have been 80% off. So, you know, I'm sorry I had to part with them, but it is what it is. Next, we have this scuba jacket in a brown color. I love brown, number one, especially for fall. But I also just love the material of this jacket. I actually have this jacket in gray. I got it towards the middle of the sale. It was not as cheap as it is now. I think this jacket ended up being like $14, $13, 80% off. And yeah, it's just a nice put together jacket. I did get this in a size small, and the gray jacket I have is in a medium. Now, onto this blazer. I really wanted to get this blazer. I seen this online. I never pulled the trigger because I also already have a hourglass blazer, but it is not in the denim material. It's actually being worked on in like I dropped it off at the tailor, but this was a size small, originally $150, 80% off, so it would have been for a great price, but it's too small. I would have needed at least a large to feel good in it, and it actually would have paired perfectly with those carpenter jeans, but I had to leave it behind, so that's just unfortunate, but I already have a hourglass blazer that I'm loving, so it's fine. So I was kind of looking around the store and I noticed they had I can't remember the name of this top. I'll pop it up on the screen. All the influencers have been wearing this top. It's gorgeous. It is a one size fit all. I do love that this top has gone on sale because it was for like $129. Now it's $77. I think it's 40% off. So make sure you get your hands on it if you've been loving it. Now, I did go upstairs to the men's section, did not find anything that I liked, but I did come across these cargo pants, and I just wanted to point out that I purchased these cargo pants about 2 years ago before anybody was checking for them. I loved these pants. They were like $69. They're now $99. And when I purchased them, I believe I even got them on sale. So they weren't on sale this year. And they're a great cargo pant, like everything you want in a cargo. For me, though, I had to get rid of mine because I bought them maybe a size or two bigger, and then I lost the weight. So now they're like 4 sizes too big, and it's just I couldn't do anything with them. So I gave them to my friend, but if these ever go on sale, I would definitely get another pair of these. And I strongly suggest you try to get your hands on these, even if you want to pay full price. I don't think they're worth $100, but I don't typically find any cargo pants that look or feel as nice as these are. These are very heavy duty and great quality. So now we're going to go into the second or third trip of the Zara sale that I went into the store for. So we all know or should know this green slip dress. It is gorgeous. I love the silhouette. I love how it lays on the body at the top. It really shows off the clavicle, the shoulders. It's gorgeous. Now, this was in the sale. So apparently, someone returned this and they stuck a sticker on 80% off. Unfortunately, this is a size small. I still have the item, but I'm going to return it because it is too big. It's nothing I can do with it. I don't even think my tailor would want to try and tailor this because it would just be too much work. It would probably cost me too much money. And yeah, I'm gonna have to return it. But this rung up for $21. I really wish this was in an extra small because I definitely would have kept this and had the same dress y'all are buying for $109 for $21. But so sad. I'm going to return it. So if you live in Columbus, go pick up the dress because I'm returning it this week. One thing I wanted to mention about this dress before we go to the next item. I like this dress because you can wear it as a top or you can wear it as a dress. The bottom of it kind of cinches in, and so it has a hemline. And because it's so tight to give you that silhouette that it does, you can actually pull the dress up and, just it'll stay up over your waist and you could wear it as a top. And you could wear this with some jeans and some heels. So this is a versatile piece, and I just love that about it. I have my extra small and coming, so I cannot wait to wear and style this piece. So next we have this polka dot dress. Oh my gosh. I have seen this dress at least once every time I go into Zara. And I was like, girl, you don't like polka dot, don't try it on. Then one day I did actually try it on, and it was like a extra small. It was too small. So I had to put it back. But I loved the way that it fit, and I love the material. It's so thick. Literally, like the skirt part of it is layered. So it just has so much volume. I love that it's the black background with the white polka dots instead of in the reverse. I just think it's a lot more chic, in my opinion, as opposed to retro, because of the black background with the white dots. Now, this is a large, so I am going to have to take it to my tailor, but I believe this ended up being like $20. I'll pop up the price. And I love this dress. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to wear this to Paris. I'm definitely taking this with me, and I think I'm probably going to layer it with bottoms. I really want to play with layering and styling with this piece. So stay tuned for that. It also has built-in shorts, but as you can see, the shorts are too big because it's a large. So I don't know if I'm going to keep the shorts in or just cut them out. I'll just kind of have to see what I want to do. But this quality is insane. I believe this dress was originally like $179, and I got it for about like $20. So you really just can't beat it. So that was all that we have for our items with Zara. As I stated in the beginning, please go to your local Zara and see what's in store, because I promise you it's still more motion and action going on in store. I know things have slowed down a lot, and the sale section is very consolidated right now. It's not many pieces left. And if there are pieces left, nobody wants them. But there are still pieces that you guys will love in store. So make sure you go in store tomorrow. It's also in Ohio, free tax weekend or tax free weekend, because it's back to school season. So if you're in Ohio, just pop into your local Zara and see what you can find. So let's get into the thrift haul. I found 4 pieces, one statement, one basic, one just very vintage, and a accessory. So first of all, this thrift store is called Village Discount Outlet. I know it's in Columbus. I believe they're also in Akron and one other location, but look it up and see where else this store is located in the country. This was giving me all the vibes of a thrift store. Every single last one. And I loved every minute of this. They had cargo pants, like all the different types of cargo pants that I have been looking for. So I picked up a few. The green and blue tag was on sale for that day. And there were a lot of things that were on sale, honestly. Now, some of their prices were a little high. We were talking 20, 40, 50, 60, but some of these things were actual vintage pieces. Like I saw Coogee jeans in this store. I have not seen Coogee jeans in any thrift store. So people who donate here, they really want to see vintage and true thrift store finds in this store, which I really do appreciate. So I picked up a couple cargo shorts and pants, and then I went into looking in the jersey section. So the jerseys were giving, okay? They had basketball, hockey, soccer, football, what other jersey? Baseball, just everything. And they had a lot of vintage jerseys. I picked up this Chicago Bulls, of course, Jordan's 23 jersey, and that was on sale originally 62. I got it for like 31. They also had a even better, I don't know what the difference is, but maybe I would come back and get it. It was on sale, but it was for $100. So I would have had to spend $50 on it. It was vintage. It might have been the NBA what is it, like playoffs jersey that they were selling. It was dope. I will say very high quality, very vintage. They just have a lot of good finds in this store. So if you're in the Columbus area, please check it out. Shout out to one of my subscribers who actually put me on to this thrift store. Tons of options, tons of clothes, just a lot of things in there. You really need a good 3 hours to go through this store. And they just have some unique things that I don't see in a thrift store anymore. So I was really pleased. They also had a lot of different purses, purses, contemporary brand purses. They had this Coach purse. It just wasn't my style, but it wasn't bad. None of the purses were on sale. So that's something to consider, not the higher end designer bags. They were not on sale, but they had Michael Kors, they had Dooney and Burke, they had Kate Spade, Coach, like I mentioned. It was just a lot of pieces or a lot of bags that you could choose from, and they were in good condition, guys. So I loved exploring the designer bag section. This purple bag in particular, I wish I would have picked that up. I think I'm actually going to go there today and see if I can find that bag because it actually reminded me of the Coach bag. I'll pop up the picture. It's the way that it's like I can't explain, but it's the way that the coating of the bag is. It almost look kind of painted on. It kind of has like that ombre washed effect, the purple. And I just really love that. I think this with bag charms, it's just an unexpected color. I love purple and I love the style of the bag. So actually, I don't know why I put it back. I should have kept that, and we're going to see if it's there. I'll let you guys know. The thrift stores in Ohio are not like this typically. They just are not. I'm sure in New York and the other cities like Atlanta and things like that have better thrift stores, but Ohio really does not. Let's start with this dress. I love this dress. This is 100% silk lined with 100% rayon. I love the color. Jewel tone is in. Jewel tone is the color of the season for fall and winter, and jewel tones look really good on my golden warm, autumn warm skin tone. So I cannot wait to wear this. I am wearing this to Spain. I am going to Barcelona, Spain for a couple days when I'm over in Paris. So I am definitely wearing this out for dinner. This is beautiful. Look at the sleeves. Look at that shoulder pad, the fringe details. I even love the built-in bra and just that neckline. And then you have the back that's out. Like, my God, this dress is beautiful. It fits me perfectly. It's a size 8. I'm not sure what the brand is. It has a slit in the front, but it's also full length. Like it comes all the way down to the floor. This dress was literally made for me. I saw that the tag said it was originally $150 they were selling it for. I got it for $50. So just keep in mind that good thrift store finds look like this, okay? We have this white bralette. This is a Shein top. It was brand new with tags, so I purchased this. It was about $4. You know, just a really nice bralette to have, and I like that it pretty much is full length, like for my torso. So cute. Now I tried on the jersey. I love the jersey. Like I said, I end up purchasing it. It's just a nice vintage piece to have. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy wearing this and layering this. I don't have any basketball jerseys. I just purchased some football jerseys. And you'll see that in a later styling video because I'm going to wear one to Fashion Week. And then I found this necklace. So I have it on today. This necklace is heavy. Like, I don't know if this is real solid gold or plated gold. I really don't know. It was $15 though. And my name is Shamaya. It's a S. I said, oh baby, this is for me. Like, I was looking at other necklaces and found this, and I was just like, girl, you need it. So yeah, this is going to be a part of my like everyday piece. I'm definitely going to do a jewelry test to see if it's real or not. I'm not sure. Hopefully it is, because I am looking to build just some nice fine jewelry, or just jewelry that's sustainable and is going to wear well, that's not going to tarnish, that I can wear and never take off. And this is that. I feel. I'll have to verify, but I think this is going to be one of those pieces. And I want to create a necklace stack as well. So, but yeah, that was the final piece that I found. I will be going to this thrift store often. Okay. You will see the finds from this thrift store very often. They have Gucci, they have Fendi, they have Tom Ford. I literally had to ask, do you guys, like, are y'all accepting donations, or are people are you guys purchasing this? Like, I almost kind of felt like, is this a consignment shop? Because why do you guys have such great pieces? But it's not. People are donating this stuff. And I love that this store has built that rapport in the community, that people are trusting and willing to give their items, you know, even designer items, to this thrift store. So, okay, so that's pretty much everything for this video. Comment below what you thought about the finds that I have. Comment below what was your favorite item that I purchased. For me personally, it's going to be the green dress. Period, hands down. I'm just not going to find that dress anywhere else, and that's what I like about it. It's very unique, and that's what thrifting is about. It's finding things that you're not going to see anybody with. And then, yeah, I just hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share this with someone else if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.